Hi friends, let's read the book Easter on the Farm by Phyllis Alstorf, illustrated by Lisa Hunt. And if you are celebrating Easter, happy Easter. When the icicles melt from the house eaves and the crocuses poke through the snow, when buds form on apple tree branches and blackbirds return to the marsh, that's when we know it's time for Easter on the farm. Last week we saw a full moon. That's a Paschal full moon, Papa said. It means Easter is almost here. Today we're heading to Aunt Sophia and Uncle Stefan's house. The barnyard will be waking up from winter and I can't wait to see all the animals. It's time to get ready for Easter on the farm. When we arrive, I race to the barn. There I count 9 pig snouts and watch piglets wiggle and snort as they snooze against their mother. 2 baby lambs on wobbly legs bleat loudly. Mother cat curled up with 5 kittens in the corner of the barn. They mew and scratch and purr when I lean down to pet them. You're the one for me, I tell a frisky calico. In the rabbit hutch, 4 gray and white bunnies snuggle together. I gently pick up an all-white one with soft pink ears. Maybe you'll grow up to be the Easter bunny, I whisper as I snuggle him close. You're my favorite part of Easter on the farm. Aunt Sophia and I walk to the marsh to cut pussy willows. Furry catkins like little kitten paws have opened along each branch. They're the first plants to blossom, a symbol of spring, says Aunt Sophia. They tell the other bushes and trees it's time to wake up. We'll decorate with these for Easter on the farm. Mama and Uncle Stefan are preparing the garden for planting, pulling out last year's withered plants. Over the winter, we have dead stalks in the ground, says Uncle Stefan. Pollinators, like bees, are protected from the cold in these hollow stems. Papa pounds in the stakes to mark where rows of carrots, peas, radishes, and lettuce will be planted when the first frost has passed. Springtime lets us make a fresh start, says Uncle Stefan. It's all part of Easter on the farm. Inside, Aunt Sophia and I plant tomato seeds in soft soil poured into small paper cups. I set them in a row on a kitchen windowsill where they'll get lots of sun. When the seeds sprout and the plants are strong, they'll be transplanted into the garden. We eat spaghetti for lunch with sauce made from last year's tomatoes. Everything comes full circle, says Aunt Sophia, for Easter on the farm. After lunch, we collect eggs in the henhouse that we boil and place in cups of dye made from beets and onion skins, cabbage, and tea. I watch the eggs turn beautiful shades of purple, red, yellow, and brown. Aunt Sophia brings out cartons of eggshells with grass growing from the tops like hair. We decorate the shells, creating silly characters to hand out at our Easter egg hunt tomorrow. It's all part of the fun for Easter on the farm. On Sunday, I wake early and follow the smell of breakfast to the kitchen. Cinnamon rolls and a basket of beautifully dyed eggs sit on the table. I'm hungry, but first I search for my Easter basket. I find it tucked next to bundles of pussy willows by the back door. Who left this for me? I asked excitedly. Maybe the Easter bunny, says Uncle Stefan with a wink. I think about the baby bunny in the barn and smile. I'm so happy today is Easter on the farm. Before long, it's time to leave for Easter service at church. Bells are ringing when we arrive, and the air smells like springtime from all the flowers decorating at the church. The minister talks about the wonderful world God has created and how Easter is all about new life. Afterward, we visit with friends and neighbors. Don't forget to come to the farm for the Easter egg hunt, Aunt Sophia tells everyone. What a wonderful day for Easter on the farm. Back home, we sit down to a ham dinner. Uncle Stephen serves potatoes, green beans, and fruit salad, all of my favorites. After we eat, the grown-ups dash around the farmyard, hiding the eggs we filled yesterday. No peeking, Papa tells me. Before long, children have gathered in the yard, waiting for the egg hunt to start. Then we hear, ready, set, go! And we're off, running this way and that in search of colored eggs. I find one at the base of a feeder, then another one by the wheelbarrow. It doesn't take long before we find every egg that's been hidden for Easter on the farm. My new friends and I pass the afternoon playing with the baby animals, rolling down a long hill in the yard, and taking turns on a feed sack swing hanging from a tall tree. Everywhere I look, I see people enjoying Easter on the farm. It's almost time to leave, but not before Aunt Sophia's nature hunt. Count how many signs of spring you can find, she says. Mama and I spy a daffodil, a box elderbug, and a bird's nest. We watch small butterflies flitting over the field and hear the sounds of spring peepers down by the marsh. Everything reminds us that winter has passed and spring has come, just in time for Easter on the farm. Soon we're ready to go. I run to hug Aunt Sophia and Uncle Stephen goodbye. Take these for the road, she says, handing me a bag of ham sandwiches and cookies. Make sure you come back soon, he adds. As we drive away, I'm already missing Easter on the farm. Just then, Mama hands me a small box. Can you watch this while we drive, she asks. I hear a muffled meow and gasp. Inside the box is the most beautiful calico kitten. My kitten! Something to always remind me of Easter on the farm. Chappie loves how that story ends. And so does Marcy. And that's the end, friends, of Easter on the farm. Pause to read about an Easter tree, which originated in Germany, and how to make natural Easter egg dyes, and the eggshell critters that they described in the book. Until next time, friends, take care.